Hey guys, and welcome in today's episode where we are going to take you into a journey with the FSR 3. AMD is definitely killing it with this FSR 3 technology and the frame generation, and it's absolutely amazing, and you can basically double the performance that you get with DLSS on NVIDIA GPUs, which kind of brings it up to a 30 series card that I have right here. I have a 3090 running right now to a performance level of E4090, which is absolutely amazing. And also I have a short out there on how to fix your Steam Deck issues with running Forsaken with FSR 3. The links are going to be down in the video description. I'm absolutely mind blown, so let's jump into the title here and see exactly how much performance gain we can get with the FSR 3. So first of all, I'm not going to be using any sort of in-screen recording software because I don't want to have a performance hit while playing these games, because I want to see exactly what's happening between the difference when using FSR 3 and NVIDIA DLSS. And I have a very good candidate to test out the things with the AMD technology right here, which is the RTX 3090. Everything is running at stock settings, as you can see, with MSI Afterburner being open right here. And if we just jump over into Forspoken here, and if we jump into the graphics tab here, you'll see that we have the AMD FX Super Resolution 3 off, and of course the frame generation is off because this is tied to this, and we do have for the moment running NVIDIA DLSS set to quality, and both the ray tracing, ambient occlusion, I will actually set them to on and see how the game performs. And if we jump into the game here, let's click continue. There's no spoilers in this game. This is basically at the beginning of the game. This is running the demo version because the demo version actually supports the FSR 3 if you want to do it for free and try it out for yourself. The game absolutely looks amazing at this resolution. As you can see right here, we're doing anywhere in between to high 70s, or I should say high 60s to mid 70s, and it actually feels quite good with NVIDIA DLSS, as you would expect for an RTX 3090. And yeah, it looks good. It looks very, very good. But prepare to get your mind blown right about now. Hopping on over to the settings menu here and going over to the graphics tab and just going over to AMD Fidelity Super Resolution 3. Click native AA or whatever you want. Let's just go with quality because we had quality set before with NVIDIA DLSS. The instant you set it to quality, of course, this is going to drop off because you can either run one or the other, not both of them at the same time. And we are going to enable the frame generation because this is the icing on the cake. And boom, there you go. Oh my God, 140 plus FPS. So we've basically just doubled or more than doubled our FPS for this game just by enabling frame generation. Now, there are going to be occasional glitches. The game does have to render those, well, I should say future frames. That's why you have this FSR 3 technology. And it is still at the beginning. Now, you do have occasional frame drops and flickering, but the game just kind of needs to load in the area. Oh, by the way, guys, if you found any sort of value within this video so far, a like and a share would go a tremendous way for my channel, and I can't thank you guys enough. And don't forget, you can also subscribe and leave your comments down below. I go through each and every one of them every time to answer all of the questions that you have. And not only that, but I have a Discord server. Once again, the links are going to be down in the box below, where you have a chance to reach me live and maybe chat away your problem that way. All right, let's try and hit some settings here and see if we could basically get it to even out better. So here we are at the portion of the video where I actually show you what settings you have to enable or disable in order to make this gameplay as smooth as possible without any sort of problems and no more artifacts or basically stutters or frame drops as it was. And this all basically doubling the performance of NVIDIA DLSS using the FSR 3. And jumping into the settings here, basically what we have, it's the super resolution quality enabled, the frame generation, this basically has to be enabled, DLSS set to off, and this is basically the cause of our problem, at least with this title right here. And this is the dynamic resolution, so we've set this to off and basically set everything else on high. We've even enabled ray tracing on and ray tracing shadows, and everything is working just properly. Now, the game, as you can see, is basically running buttery smooth. We are over 115 FPS, close to 120 and 125 even at times, and it's running absolutely smooth no matter where we go into the world here. And basically we have just doubled the FPS for that DLSS. I mean, we were sitting into the high 60s and mid 70s as before, and basically we're just sitting at short of double the performance performance using the FSR3, which is absolutely amazing for me, using a NVIDIA GPU that basically just gets the double boost of performance without having to spend any sort of money on it. I mean, it is absolutely amazing what the guys over at AMD managed to do, especially with titles such as Forspoken here, and I'm not going to be surprised if we're going to see many more titles coming down the road. So basically what's happening here with AMD, well, they've just launched this new client and it's absolutely amazing. I mean, I take my RTX 3090, which is a basically older card by now, and is definitely no match for something like a 4090, but they are just increasing or doubling the performance of your previous generation cards without any sort of cost to you as an end consumer, and that is absolutely mind-blowing. So basically, I will not be shocked at all to see the implementation of the FSR3 technology into brand new titles coming out, and this is a very good thing for us end consumers, because it's been a long time coming that we actually have to get something for free for all the money and all the hardship that we went through, starting with the GPU apocalypse. Alright guys, this has been it from me, and definitely if you think you've learned something, maybe consider subscribing and liking this video. It goes a tremendous way for me and the channel, and definitely don't forget to leave your thoughts and comments down in the video box below, because I do my best to answer each and every one of you guys. And also there is a link to a Discord server, so if you feel like you want to join that and maybe hit me up sometimes, then definitely see you there as well. Alright guys, until the next one, enjoy this FSR3 quick tip here, and see you guys in the next one. Stay